3. Speak and write. A. What are the advantages? Advantages, the good things. And disadvantages, the opposite of advantages, the bad things, of having a mobile phone, a smartphone. Discuss. Think about it. Talk about it. Let's talk about the advantages first, the good things. Phones, mobile phones, can connect people. What if you are in a faraway land, away from your family? Mobile phones can help you talk to them any minute you want. Isn't that true? People will find it easier to communicate with others. Another good thing when you have a smartphone, think of all the games, all the good applications you can get on your phone. That is very nice. On the other hand, there are some disadvantages of having mobile phones. Like what? Like the money. Smartphones are expensive. You have to pay a lot of money to get them. And when you use a 4G network, you have to pay a monthly bill. Every month you pay money for the service provider to use your 3G or 4G network. And every time you make a call using your phone, you also have to pay. Another thing, phones can give you health problems. Like when you hold your phone in an inappropriate way, like the people in the picture. When you hold your phone like this, your phone can give you a pain in the neck. It's bad for your spine. Another thing, when you keep looking at your phone screen for long hours, that can damage your eyes, especially if you are in a dark room. Please, if you want to look at the screen of your phone, make sure that the room you are in is not dark. That is bad for your eyes. Make sure that the room is lighted. Another disadvantage is that many people can get addicted. When you are addicted to something, you can't stop using it. You just keep using your phone for hours and hours, and you miss sleep, you miss food, you miss prayers, which is more important, and you miss doing homework. A lot of things you're gonna miss if you get addicted to using anything, your phone or anything. Now, B. Read the texts on the right and compare the ideas to your answers. Compare the advantages and disadvantages we talked about with the texts in here. Then answer the questions. I will show you the answers in a minute. I will play the recording now. You listen and read along.
Mobile phones. Are you for or against?
Nowadays, a great number of people use mobile phones. Personally, I believe they are very useful gadgets. Having a mobile phone has many advantages. Firstly, you can carry it everywhere because it's so small. Also, thanks to mobile phones, communication is easy, especially in emergency situations. They have saved a lot of people's lives because they called for help using their mobiles. Mobiles are extraordinary machines. I mean, you can use your mobile to do almost anything. For instance, you can take or exchange pictures, store information, play games, surf the internet, download ringtones, and so on. Personally, I don't think I could live without one. Dan Roberts, Manchester.
I think that there are more disadvantages to mobiles than advantages. To begin with, doctors say that mobiles can be harmful to our health when we use them a lot. In addition, children, teenagers, and even adults can get addicted to them. This can cause many problems. For example, sometimes students use their mobiles at school and interrupt the lessons. What is more, they cause thousands of car accidents every year because drivers are sending a message or making a phone call while driving. And don't forget, people who are addicted to their mobiles may send SMS messages all the time, which can be expensive. In my opinion, people should avoid using them. Tom Good, Bristol.
Alright, let's read ourselves. Mobile phones. Are you for or against. When you are for something, for means you support the idea, you like the idea. Against means you don't like the idea. So are you for or against? Personally, I'm for. I can't live without my phone. Nowadays, these days, a great number of people use mobile phones. Personally, what I believe that they are very useful gadgets. Gadgets are like machines. Machines are big. Gadgets are small. Having a mobile phone has many advantages. Firstly, the first thing, you can carry it everywhere. You can take it anywhere you go, because it's so small. Also, thanks to mobile phones, communications, getting in touch with people is easy, especially and most importantly in emergency situations. Imagine a situation when you are in trouble and you need help. Phones can help you get help in time. They have saved a lot of people's lives because they called for help using their mobiles. Mobiles are extraordinary, not normal machines. I mean, you can use your mobile to do almost anything. For instance, as an example, you can take or exchange pictures. You can take a picture using your phone and then exchange it. Send it to your family and friends. Store information, save information on your device. Play games. Surf the internet. Download ringtones. The sound your phone makes when you receive a call. When somebody is calling you, your phone makes a sound for you to pick it up. And so on, etc. Personally, I don't think I could live without one. Dan Roberts, Manchester. I think that there are more disadvantages to mobiles than advantages. Mobiles are bad, they're evil. To begin with, first, doctors say that mobiles can be harmful to our health when we use them a lot for long hours. In addition, beside that, children, teenagers, and even adults, even grown-ups, can get addicted. Sometimes they can't stop using their phones. This can cause many problems. For example, sometimes students use their mobiles at school and interrupt the lessons. The lessons will not keep going with someone using the phone. The teacher needs to stop. What is more, beside that, they cause thousands of car accidents. Oh, that is true. Every year, because drivers are sending a message or making a phone call while driving. And that is bad. And don't forget, people who are addicted to their mobiles may send SMS messages all the time, which can be expensive. In my opinion, what I think people should avoid. When you avoid something, you try not to do it. People should try not to use phones. Tom Good, Bristol. Now let's answer the questions. 1. In which text, the first text or the second text, does the writer have a positive, a good opinion about mobile phones? How can you tell? Who has a good opinion about mobile phones, Dan Roberts or Tom Good? Definitely Dan. Dan is the one. Why? How can you tell that Dan is the one who thinks that phones are good? Look, it's very clear, because he said, I believe they are very useful gadgets. See, I believe they are very useful gadgets. Communication is easy. Saved a lot of people's lives. Mobiles are extraordinary machines. I don't think I could live without one. See, I don't think I could live without one. That means he is positive. about phones. 2. Which words, phrases do the writers use to list their points? Underline them. To list their points, I have a point about phones. They use firstly, also, to begin with, in addition, what is more. They have points. Point number 1, point number 2. Instead of saying it like this, point number 3, point number 4. No, it's better to use, okay, first, I need to say this, I need to mention this. And then second, in addition to that, what is more, this is how native speakers talk. They don't say point number 1, point number 2. 3. Which phrases do the writers use to state their final opinion, their final thoughts? They use, in my opinion, and personally, to tell you what they think. C. Read the guidelines below. When you are writing a paragraph expressing your opinion, you want to write to tell people what you think about something, about video games, as an example. Organize your ideas according to the guidelines below. Use this to help you. Use linking words and phrases like this. First of all, to begin with. Secondly, also, in addition, what is more, to organize your ideas. Think about the points you're going to talk about and then use these linking words to help you. State your opinion. Use phrases like, in my opinion, to tell people what you think. Personally, I believe that video games are very good because you can spend a lot of time having fun and you can communicate with people when you play online. Things like that. In my view, I definitely think. And then you give reasons, give causes why to support your opinion. Okay, you think that video games are good. Give reasons. Why do you think they're good? Because you can connect with people. People who are from different countries can meet online when they are playing a game. And you can have fun by giving clear examples. As an example, you are someone who has no friends and you have no brothers at home. But when you play a game, you can meet friends and socialize instead of being lonely at your home. D. Rewrite the phrases in bold. These are phrases in bold. We will rewrite them using the expressions in Activity C. Do you see these expressions? Do you see these? Now, we will change the phrases in bold here, remove this, and use this. 1. O and something else. How can you replace O and something else and put something from here? We can say, in addition, beside that, what is more, also, computers can help people organize their work so they can work faster. 2. If you ask me, how can we replace this with one of these phrases? If you ask me, we can use, in my opinion, in my view. Staring at a screen for many hours can be very harmful to your eyes. I believe. We can use, I think, that computers are useful. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share it with friends. I will leave you now with the word bank, and after that with the workbook exercises. Goodbye. you.